There is nothing wrong with having nice things in life. We should be able to be comfortable and happy in our lives. But in a world of extremes, I see technology and materialism dominating pagan views and life. We joke about certain things like a pagan goes into a rock shop and leaves filing for bankruptcy. There are pagans that show off some serious shopping with purchases for their altars, magic tools, or other garb. People today are buying multiple tarot and oracle decks. They call it a hobby. And finally, there are the dreaded haul videos, where people have to make a YouTube video about everything that they buy that is somehow connected to their path or witchcraft. There is a difference between being happy and finding something unique and telling everyone every tea light and incense stick that you bought. As I always do, I reflected back on how my ancestors lived and tried to remind myself of the reasons why. Back then, life was a bit harder, and many of the things that we have today were not around back then. Materialism is greed. It is the desire to have nicer things and more things. There is keeping up with the Joneses, surpassing the Joneses, and ignoring the Joneses. When it comes to surpassing the Joneses, if some YouTube pagan bought a new wand off of Etsy, you need to find something to match it or do better. I think many will deny it, but I feel there is a competition to be the witchiest witch on YouTube. So that is why there are so many dang haul videos or unboxing videos. And they get plenty of views because this material desire is running rampant in our communities. I am a minimalist, a person that doesn't go after the grade A items and devote time buying items to impress people. I have a hard time understanding people buying the cars that have every option possible, like the built-in DVD players. Some of the cars out today cost more than my house. I laugh at people that bought the Wi-Fi capable refrigerators. Are you needing that item that badly? And I saw a commercial of the refrigerator play music and streaming programs. To me, that is a waste. I know that might sound contradictory for a person that uses animation to tell his story. But to animate everything, it requires more planning and design than sitting in front of a webcam. I am not intending to attack anyone, but this part of my speech is inspired by a friend's YouTube video yesterday. She asked Google what the weather was going to be like on the next day. My friend is smart and I do like her videos. I'm an older person and I have seen the regression of the mind during my 40 plus years of life. People are addicted to cell phones and have to have the nicest cell phones as well. They are addicted to those things. These smartphones are used to think for people on some of the simplest things. I had a person that had to get out their cell phone, do some simple math, such as 8 times 7. My computer has Cortana, and it is disabled. We as pagans say that we think for ourselves, but many need that darn cell phone to think for them. It only takes a few buttons clicks to research something online. I think that some effort has to be made. Our ancestors didn't have the luxuries that we have in learning information. Many were illiterate and depended on oral traditions to learn. As technology progressed, books became more common and slowly more people learned to read. We can't shun technology, but we must not become dependent on it either. I want to talk to you about materialism because I think it is a vice that affects us and the world. People can be so wasteful, and this demand for materials will also create larger flow of trash that does affect the ecology of this planet. Most of the modern tech needs rare metals to operate, metals that are strip mined at great cost to this planet. So our materialistic drive does affect the planet, and here we are supposed to be pagans connected to the planet. So to me, there's a contradiction there. This materialism affects our daily lives when it gets out of control. There are people that build this facade on being pagan, and to me, it is disgusting. There is a YouTube channel called The White Witch Parlor. The lady on the channel is a pagan plastic. Mean Girls reference. In most of the videos that she has done, she is in all dark clothing, heavy on the makeup, and constantly selling everything that she sells in her videos. It is to a point that her videos are commercials for her shop. Materialism is greed, and greed for money perverts the ideals of pagans and witches. I believe that our ancestors charged and bartered for services, but the presentation given by modern witches is based off of more Hollywood ideals. Give me the witch in blue jeans and a t-shirt. I will gladly listen to the pagan that walks with the staff that he made himself. Are you pagan with knowledge and lore, or just a Wiccan with a lot of crystals? Take care. Be at peace.